Alrighty, thank you, Mrs. Flores. I am Isaac Agüero, and I will go over a little more in detail over some of the points that Mrs. Flores just made. Alrighty, so our name, AFC Landscaping. It's pretty simple, straight to it, nothing flashy. It's our last names: Agüero, Chavez, and Flores Landscaping. So typically we see a lot of guys in the back of trucks, right? Driving around, mowing along with the lawnmower, some little things, that. We're gonna have a lot more of a professional look to us. We're gonna have a big trucks. We're gonna have crews of guys, with a chipper or trailer or whatever job we're doing. We are last names, but we're not guys in the back of a truck. We're not a huge company like Dave's or Burkett, with all these guys in hats, all this like suits. That's not who we are, right? So we're local and we're hard workers. Okay, so AFC Landscaping. What's our company slogan? Our company slogan is Expert Hands, because here at AFC Landscaping we pride ourselves on our experience and how to do the job correctly, knowing how to do the job correctly. We have people who are certified arborists. I'm actually planning on getting a degree in being a certified arborist. So what a certified arborist is somebody who went through any kind of forestry or agricultural school and got an actual bachelor's degree. And something else that our people can do, certified arborists or certified land inspectors, what they can do is they can get an ISA, which is a International Society of Agriculture certification. So actually many cities or states have certified arborists who, before a land is cleared, for a government building, whatever, they say, hey, you can't cut this tree down, or hey, wipe these out, it's perfectly okay, or hey, these are really healthy condition. They know the ins and outs of the tree. They can look at a branch, they can look at a trunk, they can say, hey, this tree's this much old, you can do this much to it before it starts to break down. They know everything about what there is to know about trees. So yeah, that's what we're gonna pride ourselves on, knowing how to do the job correctly. Mission statement, Mrs. Flores already went over that. Our organizational structure. So we're not gonna be a corporation, we're not huge, we're not gonna be cutting trees in Russia. We're not gonna be an S corp, we're not really producing anything, we're kind of just offering a service. So a big thing is to protect our names, or my personal name, me, Ms. Chavez, Ms. Flores are our names. So we would use a LLC, a limited liability corporation. Like I said, if something were to happen, God forbid, we mess up and a big old trunk, breaks the roof of somebody's house or breaks the window of somebody's house, we'll do what we can to make it right with the customer. But if we were to get sued or anything, it'd be the name of the company. It wouldn't be, us or the shareholders or anything like that. Our employees, we plan on having about 50 employees, 9 crews of 5 people, the supervisor with the crew, 1 or 2 sales guys, and then the other labor workers. So of course, everybody in the crew is, hopefully, if they're willing to, help out on the job. Everybody in the truck ready to work. That's kind of our motto. The supervisor works just as hard as the labor guy. Okay, and that's kind of expert hand. That's kind of like our motive. That's our work ethic here. And then a couple more employees. Secretaries, people answering the phones, accountant, customer service people, things like that. So, who are we, right? Like I said, we're not a big company. We're not Dave's. We're not Burkett's. We're not guys in the back of a truck. Okay. But one thing we do is we're gonna go door knocking. Okay. There's a big difference between scrolling on Facebook and you see an ad for tree service. You can think, okay. But if you have somebody knocking on your door and saying, hey sir, I'm with AFC Landscaping, are you curious in getting any kind of work done? That person is much more likely to be like, what, take a good look at it, or we'll say, hey, step outside, a couple minutes of your time, we'll give you a free estimate, we'll let you know, we can do this, completely change the aspect of selling. Door-to-door knocking is much different than, like I said, seeing an advertisement. But we will also send, postcards in the mail to like neighborhoods in which the brush is being collected. We'll have a website which you can set up appointments. We'll have a phone number, obviously, so you can call, set up appointments, you have any questions on what kind of work we do, when we'll stop by, all kinds of things like that. Our target demographic, pretty simple, really. Any place that has land, any place that has trees, which is everywhere that's not concrete, everywhere that's not New York City, everywhere that's not the concrete jungle. So there's a huge demographic to this, and especially me, when I first came into the business, I realized everybody has, most people have yards, most people have trees, most people have, they want a fence, most people want, some kind of concrete work, some people want bushes. Like, there's so much work potential in this business for any homeowner. Commercial properties as well, like Whataburger, they have mulch, they have land, they have palm trees, they have things they could be cleaning. Another big thing is we want to build contracts with those people. A 1-year contract. Every 2 weeks we come by, cut the lawn, blow it, put new mulch, make everything look pretty. That's another thing we want to strive to. Other things, like I said, age, gender, ethnicity, income level, none of that matters. They want work done, they're willing to pay, do the work done. But obviously homeowners, commercial, land areas, businesses, things like that. All right, so let me summarize everything, conclude everything up. So we all know, I know, I'm pretty sure whoever listening to me knows, life it's a mess. It's busy. Some people like me, college students, full-time job, work-life balance is very hard. When you have kids, you have other duties, responsibilities to maintain. It's not easy. It's not easy. Not everybody has time. Time's always running. Time's always running. Time's always moving. Homeowners have contractor requirements with homeowners associations, so they have to keep the yard clean. And with the short amount of time that people have because of life, it's not always easy. Also, stigma. People don't want to have an ugly lawn, even if there is no homeowners association. People they don't want to have an ugly lawn, and some people aren't physically capable of doing it. Older gentlemen, senior citizens, they can't. They want to cut their lawn, but they can't. They have a bad knee, so they have to pay some other guys to do it. And hopefully we're those guys. Another thing is it just gives you a feeling of, it just makes you feel good knowing that you have a clean house, that you have a beautiful house, that you have a beautiful tree. Nobody wants to have just concrete, just a concrete lawn, just no life, no plants, no atmosphere to your lawn. Everybody wants to have a little bit of something. Everyone wants to fix up their house. Not everybody. I would say a majority of people who care about their house are willing to spend the money, work on the house. And some people don't know where to start. So like I said, let the experts come by. AFC Landscaping has a professional experience, and we'll remove all the stress of having to worry about that. So stop looking at that overgrown lawn. Stop looking at those trees that could use some cleaning, some trimming. Stop worrying about what you're gonna do in the front yard. Stop worrying about, what your plans are to make your spouse happy when they come home, to a beautiful lawn, beautiful land, what they dreamed of the house looking like. Stop worrying about that. Call the experts. AFC Landscaping. And let us give you a hand. Because when you choose AFC Landscaping, you can trust that you will love your new land because you will be in expert hands. Thank you.